And welcome to another episode of Nerdbauchery. We are back, and I am your DM, Tony Sloane. And we are again playing here Nerdbauchery Adventures here on Gen Con TV. Want to give a shout out to our friend Todd Putman over at D&D Creative Table Designs. Really cool website over on Facebook. You should check it out, or page. If you put exclamation right now, D&D Creative, it should come up. But it's a really great page if you're looking for tabletop RPG, anything related to RPGs in general. This is again season 1, episode 7, and I'm gonna let the players introduce themselves. Again, my name is Tony, and we will start as we do at the top with Erik.
Hey, yeah, so I'm Erik. I'm playing Wahlberg the Grey. He is a fighter and bard, and for those of you guys that have been following us, might not know, we're all collectively 3rd level. So I'm a 2nd level fighter, 1st level bard, and we're going to pick up right after a really big battle.
Next is Chris.
Hi everyone, I use a Marley, and he's our 3rd level wizard, Dermish.
Right.
Looking forward to tonight's game.
And next is Jack.
G'day everyone, I'm Jack. I play Sethrith Bloodtongue, a half-orc barbarian with a unknown past. Woo!
Ooh.
Looking forward to today.
All right. And then we have Space.
Hey guys, in Space, I play Diora, the Dampier monk with a troublesome past.
And then last but not least, we have Erica.
I'm Erica. I play Rin Swiftbow, an Elven Ranger.
All right.
The greatest of all time.
Yeah. Her and... Well, not her. We should say Bert. Bert is the greatest of all time.
Falcon.
Her Falcon.
No, she was doing it last episode, I gotta say. She really
That's
was.
true. That's true. That arrow does seem to fly correct. So is quite powerful on some things, but I don't know. It might not. It might have its weaknesses. Somewhere in there. So we'll find out. We'll see what happens tonight. But yeah, Rin has been kicking butt. So anybody out there who doubts the power of Rangers, or like, oh, I don't like Rangers in 5e, man, you are so wrong. Because when you play with terrain, especially if you're in the environment that we're in now, oh man, she is owning this, because they're in a world that's basically swamps and jungle. But anyway, let's get started. When last we left off, they were in the caverns, and they had just, beat down and fought some bats and some rats, 2 bat swarms and 2 rat swarms as they entered the very beginning of the caverns, and they're looking for the zombie mistress, who they've been told has been corrupted by the powers of this island, that, she was trying to experiment, probably, as far as, the village that told them no. They were trying to experiment. Somehow maybe something went wrong. You'll have to go back and watch those on our YouTube channel. But that is where they are at right now in the caverns. And we're going to start right there. The battle has just ended, and there you go. It's off on you guys.
Quite a battle. Those are some nasty vermin. Bear decided to drop in, make it a real party, huh?
Didn't mind the bear. I hate the bats. Bloody hell, those things are horrible.
I'm rather curious about what the bear was biting. Is that a zombie?
Looks like it was.
Part of it, at least.
Well, at least it took out one of the zombies for us, right?
Good point.
Man, this is gonna be one tough battle.
Yeah, well, we have a few wounded here. This is the first room. Practically the entryway. I suppose it makes sense for us to back out. Maybe a half mile or so. They camp. What do you think?
Yeah. I just turned to Ren and I say, you had quite the fall. Are you okay?
Doing fine. Still one piece.
That's good.
I think a rest will do us all some good.
Okay. And I go and I pick up Dimitri and I just start walking out the cave with him.
All right. So, Tony, we would like to head out with our usual kind of formation. We'll go back the way we came. and let's have Ren bring us about a half mile out, and that's where I would like us to make camp.
Okay, so you're going to go ahead and basically go out and break camp. You're going to leave the burial mound. For the people watching, they had gone into the burial mound. So you're going to leave those caverns below this burial mound and go outside and camp. Okay. So you guys exit the burial mound. There was no real trouble, nothing to encounter because you already fought the bear that had been following you kind of. And you're outside of that. And you are now at camp. Everyone is sitting around at camp. It is nighttime because, again, it had taken you a little while to get from one location to the other from last week when you were traveling back to the burial mound. So it's about 8 o'clock, I'd say, when you guys are back outside here at night. It's pretty warm like it always is on this island. I don't think there's any rain today, so you're good to go on that.
Well, again, we have some wounds, so we could try a short rest or rest throughout the night. I figure once we get in, we're not going to be able to rest again. So I'd vote for a long rest, maybe double up on the guards.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea. This place is crazy, man.
Especially since we barely scraped the surface already.
And Rin, you haven't cast any spells. Perhaps you could summon up some more good berries for tomorrow if we need them.
Mm-hmm. Gladly do so.
All right, then. So without much ado, we're going to go ahead and break camp and start our watches and hope we make it through the night.
All right, who's on first watch?
I'll go first watch.
As will I.
Okay.
Can't see in the dark, so probably best to have the humans, well, the people without dark sight, take the first watch.
All right. All right, so you take the first watch. It's pretty windy. You're looking at about, let's see. Yeah, right now it's about 60 degrees Fahrenheit. Not too hot. It's moderate. It looks like you got some thunderstorms coming in, but other than that, the first watch pretty much goes with no problems. Everything goes off okay.
I'll go ahead and call up, it's about middle of the night now, so maybe Dior and Sethrith.
Okay.
Yeah, we can take I'll take watch. Sephiroth. Do you want to take watch?
I'm not with you at the moment. DM? Tony?
Yes?
Perception roll.
Oh, well, I thought that...
Do I need to make a perception roll?
Yes, but okay. Go ahead and do a perception roll actually for me right now, since you're going to guard duty at this moment.
21.
All right, you actually notice, you were at the fire, actually, for a moment before that. You were sitting at the fire, and as you're at the fire, before you even go on guard duty, you actually notice a pair of, like, red eyes staring at you from, the woods as you're at this campfire.
Is everyone else asleep?
Yeah, because you were just going, everyone else went to sleep. You had gone by the campfire heading to duty, and you notice these red eyes right as you're about to head from the campfire to guard duty. You're picking up your things, and you see these red eyes are staring at you. You pick up on them, from the darkness, even though it's windy and everything. You can see these just red eyes.
I take out my weapon and I stealthily make my way over to the red eyes. Are there like trees in between me and this pair of eyes?
I would say it's just like bushes and everything, just like some bushes are in between you and the red eyes. That's really it. Looks like they're not too far from you, about 10, 15 feet, and just inside like a bushy area.
What, are you gonna kill me? Are you scared? Did you think I was the boogeyman? I step out of the darkness.
All right.
Well,
Calm down, lass. It's just me.
why are
Got
your
your
eyes
food.
glowing red? First of
They
all,
always
and
do in the dark. Well, if you have a fire to reflect them off, they do.
I never noticed that before. Why are you out here alone, Sefer?
Waiting for you. We're on watch, aren't we?
But why are we?
I was just
Okay.
checking the perimeter, that's all. I was on my
And
way
you didn't
back.
tell anyone.
Well, Wahlberg woke me up, so I quickly went to the perimeter. Had a quick look around and heading back to you now. You're a bit spooked, girl.
No, not spooked at all. Trust me, I've seen scarier. You just can't ever leave your guard down.
True.
I don't.
True. I wouldn't want to miss
And it would, if I did kill you, it would be very hard to explain that to Erik. He would probably chew me out or something. So
Yeah,
please don't do that.
I don't think I'd like it if you killed me.
I don't think I would like me if I killed you.
Lighten up. It's all good. Anyway.
No, seriously though, why are you out here alone? Are you okay?
Yeah, I literally walked just the boundary, that's all. I always do it whenever I'm on duty. That's what we were taught, and that's what we always do. Shall we sit? If we have our backs to the fire, we'll be able to still see. We won't lose our night vision. Does the fire affect your vision?
No, it doesn't. I can see perfectly clear without fire.
It affects mine to a degree. I don't see as clearly if I've been looking in the fire too long. Shortens my vision, I guess you could say.
That's interesting. Have you ever talked to anyone in the like a professional, like a doctor maybe? You should have asked the witch doctor guy. He was talking a bunch of bull crap earlier, you know? He could have told you something.
I think it's probably normal. I mean, most of my human barbarian clan members, if they stared in the fire, they could not see anything at all. So when they look in the dark. So I'm assuming, since I can see reasonably well in the dark, that I guess having the fire looking into it still affects it to a certain degree.
Yeah, but
I think it's normal. I think.
Maybe. I mean, then again, you're not human entirely, are you? It's okay.
I don't know.
You certainly don't look entirely human.
No, I guess not.
Hey, you don't have to be upset.
No,
Listen.
it's okay.
Listen, we're one and the same, honestly. And at this point, I take off my mask and I just smile, and you see these fangs like protruding from my teeth.
Hey, I've got those too, but not as impressive as yours.
Thank you. Yeah, it took a very long time for them to grow this long, you know.
Are you really 100 years old?
Yes.
Wow, what's that like to live so long and not look more than in your early 20s?
Very lonely.
Really?
Very lonely. Yeah.
But you're
Everyone...
Go
ahead.
This sort of thing I'm not very good at, but you're very kind to the eye. I can't believe that you'd be lonely.
You're sweet.
If it's possible for Sethreth to blush, he's blushing at the moment.
Yeah, dude, I'm looking away as well. I'm just like, okay.
Oh well, like I said, it's I'm not very good at expressing these things, but yeah.
Me either. This is new for me. I actually never experienced this before, so I feel awkward.
What do you mean?
I'm not so used to being around so many people, if that makes sense.
Oh. I'm probably the opposite there. Being a part of a step clan, you're always surrounded by someone, very rarely on your own. Very much about the family. And I guess if you're on your own on the step, it's just basically you're risking death. You know, you're stronger and together in numbers, so I guess that's why we always stay together. So
Where
for me,
I'm from,
this
where
is
I'm from, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
no, after you, madam.
Oh, please don't call me madam. That's no. I'm no
Notice
madam.
that Dimitri sometimes calls you madam or mistress or something of the sort.
He calls me lady.
Lady, that's the one. Are you of royal blood?
You can say that.
Wow. Well, I was almost kidding there, but wow. Do tell more. Are you
Where I'm from, much like what you said earlier, it's very opposite of how you grew up and things of that nature. People feared me, my people, or should I say the other half of my people.
What do you mean, the other half?
This, and I point to my fangs.
Yes.
I'm not like... I'm sorry. I'm not like how Vorik and Ayuze are. They're fully human.
Yeah. So you're not... I know nothing about your race per se. Is it something that has to be mixed with another kind, like with human, or are you a race in its own?
I'm half vampire. So yeah.
We have similarity then, that we're both mixed to a degree.
Oh, you're half vampire, are you?
Well, no, but I'm supposedly mixed with orc and humans, as far as I'm aware.
Do you ever just wonder what it would be like if you can just be one whole thing?
All
like,
the time.
Would you be fully human or would you be fully orc? Every day for the last, I want to say 70 years maybe, I just wish that I could be human and grow old, die, and that would just be the end of it. You know?
It's a difficult question. If I answer it from my emotions, I would say, make me human. But some of that is out of anger of why my family would get rid of me. And from my experiences with dealing with orcs, I hate and despise their brutality. And yet it's a part of me, and I fight it all the time. Yes, I would prefer to be all human, but a little part of me wonders, maybe dreams that hopefully my heritage side of the orc is not all brutal, hopefully. It's a question I've fought with for many long times. I'm tired of being judged a monster. You saw it just then, purely by the glow of my eyes at night. I look like a beast. And everyone judges me as one.
I don't think you're a beast. And that was pretty cool. Like you should, man, back home, you'll probably be like really scary to the people.
Yes, that's the problem.
But that's where I come from. That people thrive off of the fear and the fear of humans, I should say.
Really?
Yeah, it's
Can
it's
I
like
ask
gold. It makes the economy go.
Can I ask a personal question?
Yeah.
Please don't take offense. I honestly do not know anything about your race, but were you born that way, or was that something that came about from being attacked or bitten, per se?
I was born this way.
Okay. So you've known no other way then? Just like I.
I mean, I think you can be bitten. But I think to be like how I am, I think you have to be born this way.
Oh, so the old tales of being bitten, you don't change? They're not true?
You become like a full vampire. There is no in between.
What happens if they become the full? Are they don't have control, or how does it? What I don't understand.
Most, well, I guess it depends on the person.
Can you?
If you have self-control or not.
Would that mean that they would just kill constantly for the blood?
For the blood, for the fun of it, for pure entertainment.
So basically, it would be like the rage of a full orc, out of control, brutal.
Brutal, yes.
You want to be yourself, would you?
Well, brutal, yes. But I don't know. It's just they have this way of being very charismatic. They'll make you feel like you're the most important thing before they just drain you of life essence.
Sounds fake, just to use you. And that's not you.
Oh, I could never do that.
Would you have picked, if you could pick, to be fully human or the vampire? It's not an easy one.
I think I would be fully human. My life would have ended 30 years ago. And honestly, I just need a nap sometimes, I'm tired. And it's just, I've seen so much in my lifetime. So much that you guys, maybe Ren, I think Ren will be the only one that'll see a lot in her lifetime. But you guys, I'm not sure how long you guys live, but I know that Boric and Yuze, I know they don't live long. You know?
I don't know how long I'll live. I have no knowledge of that. And I plan on dying in battle and not finding out.
Hey, I'm with it. I think that's a great idea. I would rather not die comfortably in my bed, at like 700 years old,
The day that I cannot swing this axe because of age is the day that I do not want to see.
I'm sure you'll have a very valiant death, honestly. I think you rage and I see a different side of you. You're like it's like you have two different personalities. I don't know how to explain it. Like you'll rage and then you'll become like super strong and then like you'll calm down. And what is that? Like how does that work?
Well, when we were just talking about which side I would pick, let's say I'm constantly trying to control that rage. The orc in
I
me,
understand that.
it's a constant struggle. It always wants to rage. It doesn't want to sit and talk. It just wants combat. The glory, the blood, the killing. And my heart doesn't want that, believe it or not.
Oh, Seth, can I call you Seth? Seth first?
You can.
I understand that completely. When I was coming up before I started my training, I used to go down to this village. It was very close to where I lived. And I thought that I could make friends and that people wouldn't judge me. But then I saw how cruel humans could be. I mean, if they're cruel to each other, then what would they do to someone that's different?
Yep.
And I almost got killed. So in that anger and that rage, I retaliated and I went on a killing spree, and I did not feel good after that. So
that would have been a learning point for you.
It was because I kept trying to see the goodness in humans, and after a while I just gave up. And
not easy
being with
faith, is it?
It's not. No, I had to learn discipline, and believe it or not, I'm very stubborn, and discipline and stubbornness do not go well together. But I trained my ass off, and I wish my sensei could be here right now, and I wish he could see how far I got in my training. He's the one that taught me how to this hunger that I feel, and this battle, the struggle that I have within myself of being good and evil. He's the one that taught me how to sate it, let's say, and in a struggle. Every time you guys bleed, I have to stop myself from wanting to like physically attack you, you know?
You can attack me.
You're being
I'm just kidding. I wouldn't know what to do.
No, I wouldn't feel right if
I
I attacked any of you.
My adopted father, he is the one who taught me to handle my rage and when to use it. And unlike yourself, all the other kids in the clan were feared me. They wouldn't play with me. Instead, they used to throw rocks at me. Until one day I lost that rage and almost killed the chief's son. I was 7 and he was 10. From there, the only way that they would let me stay in the clan was to stay with my adopted father and stay away from the children. From there, that day, my combat training as a warrior started. I grew far more quicker than the local children. By the time I was 10, I was bigger than most of the men in our tribe. So yes, I reached my hand out and put it on top of your hand. I understand the struggle. And I want you to know that I always will be there and understand you. And then I quickly pull my hand away as I kind of realize what I've done. Kind of, if possible, my black skin flushes yet again. Oh, I'm sorry. I just want to show you I care.
You're fine. I've been being touched a lot lately, so it's fine. Hey, listen. I'm gonna always have your back. I'm gonna have everyone's back here until my last breath. Once me and Dimitri started traveling with you guys, that's the moment that I knew that if we did work out well together, that we would become sort of a family. Hold on. You guys are some of the best people I know. I mean, Volric has just proven me wrong, you know, showing me that humans can be better than what I've seen in the last 100 years. Ayuze, he's really smart. He reminds me of Dimitri a lot. And I will kill anyone that bother him because that's my job. I'm the only one that can pick on him, you know. And Ren, she don't even need help, honestly. That girl is just bad all by herself. But if you ever feel like you're not okay or you need someone, I'm here for you.
Thank you. Just an observation, but I don't want to overstep my bounds, but I can see you and Volric are getting close, and if that is something you want, then I will respect that and keep my distance. Then I will respect it.
I don't really know what's going on between me and Volric. A lot of things are changing, and I'm not very accustomed to change. So I'm still trying to come out of my shell and not be as stubborn, for lack of a better term. It's very hard. And Volric, I don't know, even with his corny jokes and his battle poems, he's been a gem.
I'd be lying if I didn't say wouldn't be jealous, but he's a good man.
You never did tell me.
He's a bit old, but he's a good man.
Hey, I can't talk. I can't.
You don't look it. You look fresh as a daisy.
Well, yeah. Thank you. You know, I push-ups and curl-ups, and you get it. Exercise and the blood of others, but you know, we don't talk about that, right?
No. Anyway, I think it's good if we maybe check the boundaries again. I'm getting a little bit uncomfortable with the conversation, and give her a smile.
And as he goes, I just watch him and I'm just like, I'm just like looking towards like Dimitri, and I'm just like, why are you not up right now? I need someone to talk to, someone else to talk to anyway. And then I'm like, I can't let him go by himself, so I just quietly follow him. You know, Volric, not Volric, I'm sorry. You know Sethreth.
Oh, you broke my heart! Don't you chuckle, Erik.
I'm so sorry, Seth.
That never happened.
That didn't happen. We got erased the last 5 seconds of that.
Let's move on.
I just like place my hand on it. Well, you're so tall. Where can I? I'm just gonna grab your arm because I think that's like the closest thing to me. Oh my gosh. And I'm gonna say, hey.
Yeah.
This is all pretty new for me, so I'm sorry if I'm like, I've never done this before, you know?
Well,
I told you I've been alone. I've been alone for a very long time, so I don't know what I'm doing.
Neither do I. Let's go.
Yeah, and we'll just walk off and check the perimeter.
He looks very awkward at this point and embarrassed. It's kind of just...
No, don't be embarrassed.
Yeah,
oh gosh, that is horrible.
He'd be flushed.
That's horrible. I'm just like, I don't even know what to say.
I'll just tell him, come on, let's just stick to looking for bad guys.
I'm gonna go up the tree, and I just like run up the tree.
I'll walk the perimeter and I'll come back to you.
Yeah.
And as he's walked off and she's gone, he's like, oh, you idiot. You never know what to say to the pretty ones. God. Oh, I like you too. What a bloody idiot. Jesus Christ. Why do I never know what to say?
And yeah, in the tree, I'm just like, stupid. Like, I'm just, oh my gosh. That was so weird.
Oh, when she touched my arm. Oh, God. Well, that wraps that up from my end. I'm just going
to I'm done.
For the rest of the night because I feel like I'm an idiot.
All right, so I'll take it that is over your talk, and you guys are just quietly doing your guard duty, awkwardly looking at each other like, oh, okay.
Yeah, if I would ask to borrow his whetstone so I can sharpen my spear and my other weapon. Like,
well,
thanks.
Even though you almost wish something would happen on this guard duty just to break the incredible awkward silence and the constant sound of crickets during this hot summer night, nothing actually happens. You and just Sethrath spend the next few hours on guard duty, with just, again, trying to avoid glancing at each other, pretending that you're looking at something that's really not interesting. All right, so that is it. For the night. It is now the next morning. You guys are up. What do you want to do? Remember, I don't know. I think your food supplies are pretty much exhausted. I think you have 1 day worth of water because you got your water on the way back. So that would be used up this. I think that'd be used up this morning for everybody who needs water. And then I don't know if you have food. Oh wait, I think you got some crocodile meat. Remember?
Yes, we got croc.
You got croc meat, so that actually you do have food. So yeah, you got enough food for a day. Croc meat. So yeah, that's right.
Wahlberg, we've only got about a day's worth of food and water. What do you want to do, boss?
Well, looks like it's at least half a day of foraging. Then we head into the caves. What do you think?
Do we need to take more food or water, or just see how we go? If you've got an hour or so, Rin and I could at least get some more water. I mean, we can go without food, worst case scenario.
Yeah, it's morning time. We need water, whether it's now or after the fact.
All right. I'll take Rin then and we'll see what we can round up. Work for you?
Of course.
All right, so Rin, I'll go over to Rin. The old grey bugger wants us to go get some water and scout around if we find anything else out there. You keen?
Yeah.
All right. Any chance you can get that bird to suss out some water holes for us from the sky?
You could probably take a look.
And that might give us advantage in our rolls, yeah? So that would be survival rolls from both of us, and you would get advantage because you're a bird. Is everybody happy with that?
Well, survival, you wouldn't. That's a perception roll. This is foraging for food. so you're not going to get an advantage on the survival roll. But all you need is a 10 anyway. So I mean, the odds that you guys and everybody can do their own survival roll. So the odds that you're going to fail are pretty slim.
Let's do it, man.
Tony, I have a herbalism kit. Would that work?
Does it say it gives bonus to survival?
I have no idea.
Because this is foraging. This is just straight foraging.
I failed it. I got an 8. So it's all up to you again, Rin.
20.
All right. That is not a crit.
Right
that is
there.
not a crit 20, unfortunately, though, because if you crit, you get a chance for stuff. Let's go ahead and see here. You can roll, go ahead, and then it rolls 1 dice 6 plus 1 the character's wisdom modifier in pounds of food or gallons of water. So roll 1d6. And I'm actually going to have to start doing some of these forage checks for you because...
Like, roll it. Oh, okay.
Yep, so you got a 2, and then what's your wisdom modifier? I think it's like, what do you have, like a +2? I think you have a +2.
Yeah, 2.
Yeah, so you got 4... You can either have your choice, 4 gallons of food, 4 pounds of food, or 4 gallons of water. And each person requires 1 pound of food and 1 gallon of clean, fresh water per day. So that's your call. Does anybody else want to try foraging?
Can I help?
Yeah, if you want to try foraging, you certainly could try. Just roll your... You could say you're out looking for food. Roll survival.
I got a 16.
All right, then roll your 1d6 plus your wisdom modifier, and that will tell you how much food or water you find.
I got a 3. So 1 plus 2, so 3.
All right. All right, so yep, so you got 3 gallons of water or 3 pounds of food, your choice.
Whatever Ren doesn't bring back, then that's what I would have brought back.
Yeah, I'm leaning towards water because if we're low on food, which I think we do, which is less because of our cast of characters that might not need it, I could also fulfill that with good berries because I have 10.
Okay.
Genius.
And I'll just hand it to Ren, and I'm sorry I couldn't be more helpful. I just had a crazy night, you know, all in my head. And then I just hand it.
Sethrath comes back to the camp and empty-handed.
Oh.
Bloody sleepless night.
Just like kind of like take a look left and right, left. I'm like, I'm not going to touch this.
Don't touch it with a temple pose.
Morning, Diora.
Hey, Seth, how are you? You didn't find anything?
No, nothing out there.
Oh, I'm sorry to see that. And then I just hand the food to here, divide it amongst yourselves, and I just like scurry away.
She got that on her own. Bloody hell, I'm off today, aren't I? So I sulk off and start packing up the camp.
All right, then we have the stores, we have the water. Let's move. We have
Right.
undead to slay and a priestess to turn back to normal.
Well, I will follow Rin, like we normally do, and I'll take second spot, backing her up as we march our way back.
And I'll be behind Sethrath, but giving him enough of a burst so he can stealth.
I'll be in the back, with Dimitri. He'll be in front of me.
And I am quiet today.
What kind of armor are you wearing, Sethrath, by the way? You're wearing just like hide or whatever, right?
At the moment, when I'm not in heavy combat, I'm wearing no armor, and when we're in heavy combat, if I have the time to pull it out, I have a breastplate.
Well, I assume you're traveling with armor in case you were to get jumped. I mean, because you're not going to take 10 minutes to put on your armor.
I'll be wearing the breastplate.
Okay. All right.
Go with that.
So, all right. So, what was your stealth roll wearing your breastplate?
18.
Breastplate does not have disadvantage, Tony.
Yeah, that's what I was just wondering. So he's okay. Yeah, not like he's in full plate running around the the forest.
Not like King
That'd
Man.
be ridiculous.
So I'm quiet and I can hear Erik behind me. Clank, 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 clank.
All right. So y'all, obviously now the weather today, as y'all begin to travel, y'all are heading out then. It is, it's about 80 degrees. It's warmer than normal for the beginning of summer. Basically a light wind, no type of disadvantages to your attacks or anything like that as you're heading on your way back to the burial mound that's about a half a mile away. 2 hours have already passed because also you were out looking, foraging. So now it's about, I'd say about 11 o'clock in the morning.
Blood Tongue, how you feeling today, sir?
I'm sorry I didn't get anything scouting, mate. I'm just a bit off. You have the best night's sleep.
We're fine. We're sitting on a bed of food and water. Just takes a little time.
I'll do better next time. I promise.
Like I said, don't worry yourself. You know, I never get a chance to talk to you. When we were speaking to Fergus and you had some questions about your people, your past.
Yeah.
Tell me some of that.
You want to talk now?
Well, while we're walking? Ren's got point.
All right. What do you want to know?
Well,
To be honest, not much that I know.
Well, it seems like a hell of a thing to not know who you are or where you're from. But I want to know just how lost you were and perhaps just how much you do know. If there's a way that I could help you, my friend, believe me, I will.
You really want to help, or you just curious?
You know, I found that the value of a man is not his accomplishments, not who he slays, not the treasure he gathers, nor the women that he lies down with, but it's the things he does for other people. So, yeah, I do want to help.
My adopted father had a similar saying. Not quite as pretty as yours, but yeah, basically, a man is judged by his deeds. I like that. And I
So you knew your father then?
Not my real father.
Ah.
He found me when I was a child. I was, assuming around 6 years old when he found me.
How long was he your foster then?
Well, he found me and pretty much took me under his wing straight away. I've only been 2 years since I lost him.
Oh, you lost him as well. Shame.
Yeah, an orc army surrounded us and crushed us. They let me go because of my heritage. And that's where I first heard the term, what they were calling me.
Half-orc, huh?
Zordrock. Yeah, means black demon or black monster. I only found that out after the fact, but yes, that's what they kept calling me.
Well, that must have been a hell of a time. I'm sorry about that. And so now you're more actively seeking your past.
Yes.
Now that your adopted father's gone.
Yes. I don't have any memory of my real parents, which I know is apparently strange considering I was 6 when they found me. But before meeting Tom, that's my adopted father, before meeting him, I have absolutely no memory at all. He found me with this axe. It was chained around my waist and I was dragging it through the forest when he found it.
That monster of a blade was attached to a 6-year-old boy?
Yeah.
There must be a reason for that. That's no accident, Sethrith.
Or was it a punishment? I don't know.
Looking at how you've grown into this thing.
I lift up my breastplate and show you around my hips. You can see some significant scarring that's in the pattern of a chain. It cut me deep to pull that thing out. Drag it all that way. I don't know if it's a gift to me. It seems like a punishment. But for some reason, I could never part with it. It had to be with me. And Tom respected that. Ever since I've been old enough to wield it, I've trained with it. Now, I can't explain the bond and feeling I have when I hold it.
Yeah, have you ever seen a scholar, or at least one in particular, for blacksmithing?
No, it's not from our barbarian step. No one has ever made anything like this. Every blacksmith has no knowledge from where I've come from. So that's what made me come further inland, to try and find the answer. I think if I can find the heritage of the axe, I can find mine. That's what I feel.
Yeah, that's why I asked that. And I think you're right. Now, there's always a chance of stumbling upon something, keeping your eyes open. But yeah, I think that chain around your waist, you know, if you didn't have this battle axe, I think you'd still be pulling something along. Something more of a spiritual sense.
Maybe.
But now here you are, you have the actual thing. And this might be the answer. Well, we should keep moving, but I'd like to talk more.
Thank you. Oh, Wahlberg.
Aye?
Something I have to tell you. When I first agreed to come on this mission, it was for my own selfish reasons. I was hoping that there'd be evidence of my race here. Just wanted to say I'm sorry. I'm now here, not just for that, but also because I want you all to be safe.
Yeah, motivations.
Sorry. I've lost one clan. I don't want to see another one go.
Yeah, well, life and adventure, we certainly make our families as we go, don't we? I can feel a bond already, seeing as I already died and come back to life amongst you. I haven't done that before. But
I did not enjoy seeing you die.
Yeah, I didn't enjoy dying either, to be honest. I was hoping I could go down more of a blaze of glory rather than sandwiched between two giant crocodiles. I still can't believe we didn't recognize that they were 20 feet long.
Must have been hidden under that swamp.
Yeah, some kind of inside joke with our dungeon master.
What an asshole.
Okay. We keep going, Tony. Keep moving, my friend.
Y'all head on, and you're gonna back to the burial mound. And I assume that you head back down into the caverns themselves. So when you get back down there, obviously the caverns are dank and dark. Anyone who does not have dark vision or infravision will not be able to see down there. You'll need a torch or a light spell or something, whatever.
Yep.
So be prepared for that. And then, of course, you know, it's slimy. You got so when you get down there, it's dark, it's damp. The humidity is terrible because you're on a tropical island. So, I mean, this place really smells of mold and death and decay. And now you are back in the main room, you know, the whole group, but you've also got the path to the west. You got the path to the north. And then you've got the path to the east.
I'll use a light cantrip, and I'll put the light on the tip of my +1 dagger,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll have that out. And
Right.
that's what I'm using for my light source, or for anyone else who can't see, who has no dark vision.
So you got 60. Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. You can finish, Tony.
No, so you got 60 feet of light in every direction. That's all I was going to say.
One direction's as good as any. I say we go east.
All right.
Ren, are you okay with that?
I can't remember which one where we heard the noises coming from yesterday.
Yesterday, I think, was outside, wasn't it?
Well, no. You also heard scraping from the east. Like, you had heard scraping sounds from the east.
Perfect. Then I guess lucky.
Lucky. All right. So you guys are gonna head down to the east then.
Yeah.
All right. So what's the marching order as we go east?
Seth, you want to have it be you and I side by side again?
Can't be side by side. This is a very small cavern. It's only 5 feet wide. This path, so it can only be single file.
How high? Tony, how high is the ceiling?
Oh, I thought you were talking. I'm sorry. How high? About the same feet it was before. About 25 feet for the ceiling.
Okay. So we've got room to swing down, but not much side to side, so it's pretty tight.
Yeah, you can see how tight it is right there in the picture too. You can see it's very thin.
Okay.
You want me to go in the front or back like last time?
I mean, I can go up on the ceiling.
I think you want to go behind little one, and I'll go to the front. And Diora, do you want to float above me on the ceiling?
Yeah, I can see, so
Just make sure you're not too close to if I have to start swinging the axe. I don't want to hit you.
Okay. And I just run up the wall, and I guess, is it like high enough to where it's like dark after a certain like amount of feet, Tony?
Yeah, I mean, because the caverns are already dark, but you got that light spell emanating, so it's lighting up if you're above the party or anywhere close, because you've got 60 feet going up from his light spell.
Okay.
Light extends quite a good distance, at least in 5e. There's no dimming. All right.
Okay, yeah, I'll be on the ceiling.
Okay, so you're on the ceiling.
Keeping pace with Vorik and Sephrith.
Okay, so you're on the ceiling. So Sephrith is in the front. Volric is behind him. Where's Ayize?
Hiding.
That's what I'm saying. Ayize's smart.
He's like back on the boat.
Oh, making the right choice.
Who's behind Volric?
You're behind Volric? Okay.
No. Who is behind Volric?
Nobody right now.
Okay, I'll go on. And who's at the tail end of the party? Is it
It'd be
Volric?
Rin then.
It would have to be Rin.
All right, I'll be in front of Rin. I don't want to be last, but I don't
Rin,
anywhere near the front.
Okay. Rin, you want to roll your stealth? I'm sorry, Ayize, if you're not done, go ahead, sir.
I'll also go stealth.
Yeah, I'm gonna go stealth too.
Ayize, were you done yet?
No, I've noticed that Rin is going stealthy, so Aizi will attempt to be stealthy as well.
16.
Am I doing a normal roll? Just triple checking.
You're just doing, if you're just rolling for stealth, so go ahead and roll if you're trying to stealth out, go ahead. You're moving slower, not moving as fast because y'all are stealth, so it's half speed walking because you're stealthy.
I'm gonna actually use my turn for perception rolls instead.
Aize is not stealthy.
Aize doesn't know that. See, but Aize doesn't know that. Aize, your character, feels very stealthy. He would never know that he had a 5. All right.
Crossing his fingers behind his back.
Okay.
Hold on one sec. All right, I've got an emergency here at the house
Sure.
right now. I've got to do something.
All right, let's take a break, you guys.
Let's take a break.
Yep.
I'll check.
Give me a break. I got it. Hold on.
Do what you got to do.
No problem. All right, so good time for anybody who wants to take a bio break. Go ahead and do that.
I'll be back.
Bio break. That's going pee-pee.
Yeah, I got it.
So,
That's why
It's
So,
like
Jack-
you're around a 3-year-old a lot or something, and that's your vocabulary.
Yeah,
hand grenade in the nappy.
my three
I'm
and a
taking
half
my-
3.5-year-old, her favorite word now is poo-poo.
Poo-poo.
Everything's poo-poo joke. So I guess when Seth gets back, he can talk about H2. What I will do though is I'm going to go ahead and type in the chat, and I'm going to type in our YouTube channel. Some of you guys might be watching us on the YouTube channel, so you'll know where we are if that's actually where you're already watching us. But if you are watching us live, or as kind of a request or reminder, go ahead and please like and subscribe, even comment on our videos. We're going to be having quite the collection, quite the playlist of shows that we're trying to give you really good programming. So far, they've ended and began, I believe, rather eloquently. I think each one has its own personality each show. And, at some point, if you guys want to go back and watch shows you haven't watched in the past, or, you want to rewatch maybe while you're working or painting minis. I know my one of my buddies out there in Texas, or Georgia, I think, he likes to paint his minis while he watches our show on YouTube. So that would be much appreciated. I'm sitting here by myself with nobody particularly chatting right now, but I'm going to go ahead and stick around because someone might chat. And then once Tony comes back and the rest, if we have time, we'll have Seth talk about his business venture. There's more things I could tell if I just wanted to talk. I guess one thing I will tell you is that we decided early on when we were moving from our core Nerdbauchery channel to join the Gen Con TV team as Nerdbauchery Adventures, that in addition to going all out, trying to give you high production value with, the Dwarven Forge and these screenshots and all these other things, blog, you name it, we also wanted to go full cosplay. And so, I won't give you numbers, but we've put quite a bit of money into our various outfits, and we're still adding to it. As a matter of fact, I have a really amazing weapon that will be coming very soon, courtesy of Jack, aka Sathreth and H2. So when that arrives, it will be shown quite cinematically because it's actually kind of part of the story. We're always getting new stuff. What else to tell you guys? Jeez. So I'll tell you some more things. I kind of feel like I'm sitting at a park bench talking to myself. But you know what? I'm going to give you guys something to listen to, because if you are watching us on a rewatch and you don't have anything going on, I don't want to give you silence. That's a killer. Is that I had not played online D&D until COVID. And it was really because of COVID that I found Tony. I joined Nerdbauchery, started with him about 2 years ago, and grew it into this baby. So it's been quite a ride. Been able to meet a lot of cool people. I did bring some of my friends in. Chris, I used to work with and play D&D with him in person. Erica, if you haven't figured out yet, is my daughter. But it's cool because I got to meet people like Space and Jack and Josh and Tony, and they're in New Jersey and Idaho and Australia. So it's been pretty cool.
I'm back. So sorry about that. Family.
You okay?
Yeah, it's, family stuff had to take care of real quick. So we are back. let's go ahead and keep going.
So Chris is here, sort of. Dior, are you back yet? So anybody that's there, yeah. Hello, Chris. I love you, Chris. You're hilarious. Diora, Rin, if you guys are back, if you guys can turn on your cameras so we know.
I'll start describing where you're at and stuff.
Okay, cool.
And you're walking down the path here. Where's Bird at?
Bird would be on her shoulder.
All right, so
Yeah,
Bird
I was thinking of for this one. I'm just gonna let him hang in the back with me.
Okay, so Bird's hanging on the shoulder. All right.
Why don't you go ahead and because we started a little late, why don't you go to keep moving, and then if we get to a point where Dior needs to either be attacked or go, then we go ahead.
That's what I was thinking. All right, so you guys take you're going down this path. You take the Eastern Cavern. And as you go down here, you can see, as you're heading down the path itself, it's like I said, it's very tight. You can only walk in single file, but you're walking over old bones, tattered clothes, and you expected to find that. But what's really strange is you also see like fresher blood. And you'd remember that Shaka and Jatal had told you that some of the villagers had been taken. So, it could be their blood, who knows? But you're seeing some blood, bits of flesh, that continuing. And as you're getting closer, everybody give me a perception roll. Let me know if you scored a 9 or above.
Already,
Do you want to roll for space, Tony?
Yeah, I mean 9 or above. We won't even worry about rolling for space. It's okay.
I got a 12.
All right.
5.
Because y'all can tell her anyway. So, well, darn.
I hope I'm not using all my good rolls.
I hope you are.
24.
So you guys hear now more than just scratching. You hear, and you hear like a little bit of like moaning.
Methinks that sounds like the sound of those who are hungry for someone's brains.
Methinks this is gonna be fun. And I'll kind of nudge Sethreth to keep moving. I know he doesn't stop, but
all right. So you keep.
Sorry.
You
I
keep.
was having a drink.
You're moving down the corridor, and as you turn and you get to the end, there's no door, but you come upon, you walk, and as the room opens, this room opens up before you. Because you keep nudged them on. You didn't say sneak or go check. You just nudged them on. So you see some ghouls, and it looks like there's this table, and there's like a corpses on the table, but right next to the table is these two ghouls, and it looks like they're chomping down and ripping apart, one of the villagers. And they turn, and they see you. They see Sethreth coming through the door, and now through the beginning, and now it is time for some battle. Here we go.
No.
And let's go ahead, put the other camera on for you, and give you the tripod.
Cool shot, by the way.
What'd you say?
That's a cool shot, bro.
Yeah, you can see the two ghouls in there. There's a table. You see tools with bloody tools and everything. Again, the corpse is sitting there, and you got the ghouls and the fog and everything. And they see you, and they're ready to go as these ghouls covered in blood and pieces of flesh hanging out their mouth begin lurching towards Sethreth, ready to consume and make more dinner. And
hey, Tony?
Yes?
Can you shift the camera a bit? It's zooming in and out. It's kind of like stuck in between point.
Yes, I can fix that. Hold on.
Yeah.
You know what you need, Tony? You need me to make you some clear acrylic mini bases. That'd be good. So then you can always see through the mini's base. Doesn't block your camera shots. Yeah, what's it catching on and losing its focus on?
It's trying to grab whatever's closest to it, but it must be just at a range where the camera's confused.
Do you think it's the fog that's maybe doing it?
No.
Or is it because of Diora's character sitting higher?
No,
I've seen it without fog
what it
before.
is, there's so many things in this shot. It's trying to figure out what it wants to zoom in on.
The car keys are in it.
Yeah, so it's an easy fix. Just give me a moment. All I have to do is just
It's a very cool scene though. Looks really good.
all I've got to do is that right there.
There we go.
And now, yeah, see, now it won't go in and out. There we go. Easy fix, people. I've learned and tamed the OBS monster.
Yep.
Do we get to re-roll initiative, or are we still going off the original rolls?
You already rolled initiative.
We rolled earlier. Remember, you rolled yesterday, I think.
Yeah, I rolled a 5. That's why I want to re-roll.
No, sorry. Volric rolled a 5 too, so.
Yeah.
All right, so
Yeah.
the first person up as you walk in here and you see these ghouls as they turn towards you. It's not a very big room as you could see at all, but they are on top of you, ready to go. Yeah, it is, let's see. It's probably, yep, it is Diora's turn first.
Am I stealth? I have rolled the stealth earlier.
What was your stealth roll?
I rolled a 12.
Their passive perception is no, they don't see you.
Okay.
And you are so lucky this is 5e that you can sneak attack the undead. Go ahead. That's your.
Yeah, I'm gonna come down. I'm 25 feet up. I have 40 feet, so now I'm gonna just drop. Fuck it.
You gonna drop?
Down. Yeah, I'm gonna drop right between the two of them.
Drop it
and
like it's hot.
attack. So I know I have to roll acrobatics, right?
Yeah, I'd say just give me a 15 for acrobatics to make that drop.
I'm
'cause it's
probably
like,
not.
yeah, you made it. Dude, it's
Right.
you, Space. It's you, man. You always make the rolls.
I can't. I've been rolling poorly with you,
Hey.
honestly.
Face, do you flip and land on his shoulders and stuff?
I land on his shoulders. I'm just like pounding him in the head now. So I'm on top of him now.
All right, so you're trying to jump. He's not, held by you or grappled, but you're on top of him. You're attacking him with your what?
I'm gonna attack him with my fist.
Your fist. All right, hit him.
17.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
Okay, that's 5. Flurry of blows, spending a key point. So 2 more times. That doesn't hit. And I'm pretty sure that doesn't hit. I got a 13 and a 7.
13 hits.
Oh, okay. So that's 9 points of damage.
So yeah, both those hits went off for the ghoul. All right, so
I just get off his shoulder and I just like, oh, my apologies. just
So
wipe
Ghoul
his shoulder
1.
off and didn't mean to do that.
So Ghoul 1 takes 9 points from your pounce attack, and you are now down here, right behind Ghoul number 1. Well, not behind, but with Ghoul number 1 in melee range.
Yeah, I got you.
All right, and now it is Ayize's turn. Ayize, as you can see, you are around the corner, so you're not in visual range. You can't actually see them, and I could use the pen that will tell you for sure. All you can kind of see is like from here, just a little sliver into the room. That's it.
All right, I move up behind Volric.
Okay, so yeah, you already are. You're right behind Volric right now.
Okay, so can I see in the room then?
You can see this little snip. Now you can move in the Volric space in this
that's what
game.
I mean. I know I can't end up in Volric space.
Yeah, you can't end there. You just can't end there.
All right, and I see 2 ghouls.
Well, you can't see them yet because you're still just at the edge of the room. But obviously, you would know there's something in there. There's battle occurring, so you hear the loud sounds of space jumping off the ceiling, coming down and beating the hell out of this ghoul.
I definitely don't sound like that, but okay.
But I don't see any targets, is my point.
No, not yet. From your position.
Then I will hold my action. I will take a defensive posture.
Gotcha. Okay.
I can't see anything. I can't attack it.
You could always move into the room.
No, I could do that. I could also bash my head against the wall repeatedly.
But you're not going to do that. Gotcha.
I am not going in front of Sethrith.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, then it is now Rin's turn.
Seeing as it's still the same hall where we all have to be right behind each other, I can't exactly move past Aize, right?
You can move past. You could make it into the room. In 5e, you can move through people's squares, and if you're like small, you can move like their legs, but you just can't end your turn in their spots. So from your position, you could make it into the room, but you couldn't make it back out into the hallway.
Looking at the arrangement, would I be able to put myself? I'm seeing. I'm as as an empath. I can imagine one of them. I'm getting a message.
You're getting a message.
Of what I maybe shouldn't do something. Yeah. If I can't end in their spaces, because I wanted to try to put myself in front of Aize, but
go ahead and just.
There's not a spot there.
Yeah, just go into the room. It's fine.
Not into the room.
Don't listen to your dad. Listen to
That's every DM ever before you die.
All right, so that's your turn then. That's your turn, Rin. Anything with Bert?
I'll send Bert to. Even though I don't see anything, I'm just sending him to attack the first thing he sees that is attacking us or aggressive towards us, which of course is the closest ghoul.
All right, so Bert.
And let's see if he carries once again.
Come on, Bert, get a critical.
Bert for the win. Bert critting.
Go, Bertie.
Come on, Bert.
Bert. Damn, Bert with the 15 hits again.
All right. 8 points of damage.
Minus
if
8.
If the bird gets the final kill for 3 games in a row, that's gonna be ridiculous.
Dude, everybody's just gonna re-roll animal birds as animal characters. We're just gonna have a full.
Be animals from now on. They seem stronger.
Full campaign as animals. On the bright side, I just got a whole bunch of new minis that are animals, so we could actually do that. All right, so 8 points of damage comes off as Bert comes down and slashes with his claws against the head of the same ghoul that Diora had dropped down on. And now it's actually Ghoul 1's turn, and he is going to turn to Diora, who had attacked him. Ghoul 1. And Ghoul 1 is going to try to attack you with his claw. Let's see what happens. I'll miss. I always miss. And I missed.
Yeah, that misses.
Miss. Big miss. All right. So the ghoul turns around trying to, claw you, taken away from its meal, and misses Diora with a swipe of its claw.
I like to think I caught his claw as he was trying to swipe at me, and I just caught it, and I like to have it in my hand.
You are not Bruce Leroy.
For flavor.
You are not Bruce Leroy. You have not achieved the glow yet. You have not achieved the glow. That is higher levels before you have the glow. All right, so now it's Sethreth's turn.
Yay! So, as per usual, I will rage. And,
Rage.
It's a bit hard to tell. Do I need to step forward 5 feet to be in combat from here? I can't really tell.
Oh yeah, you could walk 1 step up and you're right in melee with him.
So I'll rage out. Seeing the Diora's in a bit of a tight spot. And step in and give it a good crack. I'll be also going reckless, so I get advantage. And in turn, they'll get advantage on me, and that's their attack.
Ooh.
Lucky I went advantage. 16.
That's right. 16 definitely hits.
Yep, so a total of 9 points of damage there.
All right. So that ghoul is looking, an arm is falling off it as you do a brutal attack. 9 points, and one of its arms is chopped off and falls to the ground, but it's still fighting. But it's looking rough.
Oh. And that's all I can do for my attack.
All right. So next is Volric.
All right. So, by the way, when I do my battle poems, imagine I'm doing them as I'm taking action. I would stand there for
Oh, God. Do we have to hear another poem?
It's a good one.
Oh, God.
Hickory dickory dock.
Oh, gosh.
Roses are red.
I want to hear this now. Let's go ahead.
24 cents and a can of beans.
Just gotta find them. Jerking, twisting, lurching foes, come close, we welcome this row. Our steely hearts and weapons shall be their end. Undying they are, nay, their heads, arms, and legs we shall rend. And I cast Dissonant Whispers on the ghoul that's fighting Diora and Bert and Sethreth.
What the hell are you whispering to that ghoul? Sweet nothings?
Sweet nothings. Sweet somethings, because it does damage. So
His wisdom save.
Is 12.
Yeah, I have to do a wisdom save, right?
Yes, sir.
Surely they would have poor wisdom being a zombie.
That's not like considered. Yeah, that's not a charm or anything. Okay. Good.
What?
I made it. Okay, you take half damage then.
17.
All right.
Half damage you're going to take. Just 2.
He's got little pieces falling off him. This ghoul is looking like it's on death's door after you've cast Dissonant Whispers on it.
All right. Then so there's only 2 ghouls in here, right?
Yep, 2 ghouls.
I do know I got to move into the room, so I'm going to go ahead and you know what? Yeah, move me into the room on the other side of that ghoul. Right, so I'll be kind of in between both of them.
Mm-hmm.
And then once I get over there, I'm going to go ahead and do an action surge.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to punch the ghoul that's standing in front of me, the one that's not wounded.
The one that's not wounded?
Yep. Because I'm standing in between both of them now, right?
Yeah.
Yep. So I'm going to punch that sucker in the face with my mailed fist.
You're gonna turn this mother out.
With my character sheet. Okay. Good thing this isn't live.
Oh no. Definitely not live.
There we go. Okay. So yeah, so just a straight mailed fist punch to the noggin. Go. $15.
That hits.
The sucker takes 11 points of damage. They smash right into his jaw. And as a bonus action, then I will do my grapple, which I can because of Tavern Brawler.
Grappling. Erik loves to, but this guy, just so the stream knows, like he loves to grapple everything.
Even real life, actually.
We've been playing. Yes, he does martial arts in real life. So, but since we've been playing for almost 2 years, and you can pretty much guarantee if there's a monster, somehow he's going to try to grab it.
Yep. So,
Erik is daddy a hugger.
So you're trying to, you're gonna.
Yeah, I get hugs from my dad. Yes.
So you're trying to grapple the ghoul that you just damaged.
Yep, 17.
Wow.
All right, he is gonna try to roll. Use the acrobatics to get out.
Oh, 20.
Woo! And the ghoul, this ghoul, you go to grab this ghoul. You know, confident in your grappling ability because you've grappled a ton of stuff in your life. But the blood from this corpse, this tavern that was on the ground, one of the natives, it's fresh on it, and your hands slip off the very blood that's on the dead flesh of this ghoul, and some flesh actually kind of comes off with your hand too, and it smells really bad.
Ah, you smell really bad.
Yeah, I should have been more descriptive with just beyond smell really bad. I'm sorry. So here we go. So now it is Ghoul 2, and Ghoul 2, the one you just tried to grapple, is going to try to hit you.
Ready?
And that's a miss, I'm pretty sure.
Yep.
14. So it misses with that. So we go to the top of the round. But as you're doing that, the sound of the battle, go ahead, Rin, give me a perception. Because you're right there in the back. Everybody else wouldn't hear it. You and actually the people not engaged in battle, you and a Yize can give me perception. Also a Yize as well. Chris, you there, buddy? I don't know if you heard me.
He might be taking a bio break.
Okay. Oh, he's not there?
I didn't realize my my video went off. It does that every once in a while. I'm looking for perception. Sorry.
No problem.
Yeah, it's to the right. It's under. It's not alphabetical, right? Under skills.
He does not. You don't hear it, but Rin luckily does. Coming from behind, drawn in from the sounds of the battle and the smell of a meal, 2 zombies come walking into the corridor, one behind the other. And now it's the top of the round as these zombies are walking in here and falling into my fog monster here. Sorry about it. So there they are. They come in. One of them's arm is missing. The other looks like it used to be another one of the natives. And now it is Diora's turn.
Yeah, I take my comma and I give a nod to Sephref, and I just try to slice his head off if I can. So 20. And that's 6 points of damage.
That definitely hits. And that one is down. You have put the ghoul down.
And then I go up to the second one, the one that Wahlberg is facing.
Mm-hmm.
And I spend a key point and I punch it twice. Trying to anyway.
Punch that bad boy.
No,
no, that does not hit nothing.
That hits.
That one hits though. 17.
17. I don't know why. The first one always misses. That's 6 more points. And do we hear this now that we're like? Did I hear the other?
No, you're still fighting, so you're not going to notice. You are focused and engaged on not trying to be touched or bitten or anything by this undead, disgusting creature in front of you.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna stay locked in the battle with Wahlberg and Sephref. That's it.
All right. So now it is a Yize's turn. Now, Yize, you didn't notice the zombies behind you, and Rin hasn't said anything, so...
Can I... Not necessarily... we're square apart. She's not gonna say anything, but she's just gonna, like not turn around, but just repeatedly pat his arm.
Tap him. Hey!
I turn around and say, yes, Ren, we seem to be busy with... Oh my goodness gracious me! In a moment of panic.
So now these 2 zombies are behind you guys.
All right, first spell. Oh, is it my action yet?
Yes, it is your turn.
I call out. I pull out my book and I say, Dragoni me! Touch my lips. And I cast what? Well, you see it in the chat. I've cast Dragon Breath on myself. No, it's so it's concentration, and it's a bonus action to cast the Dragon Breath.
Yep, and each... I got your thing, your 15-foot cone right here. I'll tell you what you hit.
All right, and I'll move up just behind Rin, and I'll lean my head over her shoulder. And I said, "Pardon me, Bert," and I'll exhale. I choose fire because there's zombies.
Now, wait. I don't know if I can allow you to do that. The go over her shoulder move.
He's stepping in front of her.
Oh, okay. Oh, so you're moving into the space in front of her space?
Yeah. So I don't burn her up.
Okay, so you're okay. I thought you were trying to stay behind her and you were gonna like lean your head around. It's like, no, you can't do that. But if you move in front of her, now the zombies. You're right, almost engaged with them. Like you're.
No.
Would he be able to move back after?
As long as he has the movement, then yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could attack and then move back.
Yeah, I want to move into her space, attack, and then move back.
You can't stop an attack in her space.
Yeah, you can't be in their space.
How close would I have to be if I step past her? Does that put me within melee range of the zombies?
Yes.
So they'll have an attack of opportunity if I retreat.
Yes.
And I can't breathe over her shoulder.
No, we can't do that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, buddy.
I'm not 100% for the order of things, but would it be able to hold until I could move back and then he could breathe his fire?
I don't see why that wouldn't be possible.
I'll move up. I'll step in front of her and I'll exhale and I'll fire off the dragon breath.
Okay. Yep, they're only zombies anyway. It's not giant crocodiles. All right.
Only zombies.
All right, so your dragon breath, with our beautiful template supplied by our viewers, you are able to get both of those zombies.
All right, it's 10 points of fire damage.
10 points. All right, off each, nice. -10. And -10.
Dexterity saving throw.
Oh, I thought it was instantaneous. Darn it. All right, dex throw for both. They're zombies, so they'll probably fail. Let's see. Oh, one passed.
Wow. You rolled a 19, got a 17.
So one pass. So one takes what, half damage here?
Yeah, 5 points is half.
All right.
So one takes 10, the other takes 5.
So one takes 5, one takes 10. Okay.
All right, then for my action, because it's a bonus action to cast the flame,
You got
I choose disengage.
Ooh. All right.
Oh, that's right.
That's right.
So, I'm going to run my butt right behind Sethreth, if I can make it. I assume I'm used 5, 10 to get in front of Rin.
Yep, so you got 4 left.
Full 20.
So you could make it right behind Sethreth.
Okay, that's fine.
You're safe.
And I say, by the way, there's 2 zombies behind us.
You are squishy but safe.
Rin and Bert.
More zombies?
It's such a great sequence of just like, what's going on? And then runs back.
Well, and you guys are fighting ghouls, Sethreth. Those aren't zombies. Those are ghouls. Something worse. You're fighting something worse than zombies. All right, so it is now.
Are they crocodiles?
Not yet. Oh, I mean, what? Zombie. It is now Zombie 1's turn, and it's gonna roll up to Rin here and try to attack Rin. You know, this shambling mound of zombie undead flesh and bones comes, you know, slowly lurching towards you, Rin, and it attacks with a cheapy little slam, which I'm sure will miss. Ooh, 19, it actually hit. Why am I not rolling damage? All right, 1d6 plus 1. So 6 points of damage to Rin. So this zombie comes up Rin, and it comes and starts clawing and scratching and scratches your arm and the side of your neck as you take those 6 points of damage. And now it's Zombie 2 turn. The Zombie 2 comes up here, and it's actually stuck behind the other zombie, although, yeah, because it can't stop, and it can't move past your threat area because you're blocking the hall. So it's just trying to get past you, Rin, or trying to get past the other zombie, as best as it can here. It's gonna make a, you know what? It's gonna try to climb and crawl around, get on the ground, see if it can crawl. So it starts crawling through the legs, trying to get through. That's the scene that you're seeing. Alright, so now it is Rin's turn. With these 2 zombies basically on you, Rin. One can't get to you because the hallway's just too tight.
So Erica, just so you know, you can use an action to disengage, but that will mean you cannot attack this round, but you can move back. Then again, they're just going to chase you, so...
Well, I mean, I could just move back.
They'll attack you if you...
Yeah, you should just move back. Don't worry about disengaging.
Yeah, he will get an attack of opportunity if you move back. Yes, you can.
Okay. Well,
yeah.
Let's just do yield shooting.
You have,
it's pretty close. Is that possible?
So you will have disadvantage. Firing but I'll tell you, I bet you're going to hit anyway because.
Yeah, I'll learn the hard way that this is a bad choice, but I'm going to do it anyways.
Wait, didn't she stealth in here? Didn't you stealth?
Yes, but I don't know if. Well, I got attacked, so.
Yeah, you're not going to be able to stealth with the zombies on you.
No, beforehand. Didn't she stealth in here? Did they? No, never mind.
Yeah, we'll talk about it next time. So yeah, go ahead, Erica. You have disadvantage, so just use the disadvantage option.
All right.
You'll hit.
She always hits. 24.
This girl.
Or 23. Oh, come on. Look at stream. She had disadvantage, and what does she roll? She has rolled 24 and a 23.
That is awesome.
All right, so 7 points of damage to, I guess, zombie 1.
Yep, and for
Bert, that's right. Gotta get Bert.
I'm gonna have Bert come back to me, and I'm gonna actually have him attack zombie number 2. So.
Same one.
That's the one behind the one that attacked me.
No, have him attack yours.
All right, we'll do a dominoes. Okay.
Well, if you want to attack, I mean, you can attack what you want. It's up to you. But yeah, your dad's just being pragmatic, though. I understand.
So when you got a familiar, you don't need to use your animal handling for commands, or?
It's just my bonus action.
Yeah, so you can look it up. Beastmaster, you basically control them as a bonus action. You can have them do whatever you want as a bonus action.
That's huge.
Yeah.
Well, that definitely hits.
That's all right.
That definitely hits with 7 points of damage. The zombie 1. Bert comes in and starts clawing and ripping out the eyes of this undead zombie as it's trying to mindlessly get over to you, but it's still up. Same with zombie.
This is the same one that took 10 points and then 7 and then whatever that was just now, right?
Yeah, they're tough zombies. It's almost gone though. Like you could tell it's barely standing at this point. That zombie 1. All right, and then zombie 2 is also been damaged. So now it is Sethreth's turn.
All right, so what have we got left in front of me still?
You've got one ghoul that is over there that Volric and Diora are on.
Yep. Well, are you there? You definitely came up behind me, yelled out zombies from the back, right?
Yes, he did. Yize did let people know we're being attacked by zombies in the rear.
Okay, so I yell as I'm turning, I yell out over my shoulder towards Ulrich. Ulrich, I'm going to the rear. We're getting attacked. And I push my way past, and I'm going to do my best to get to that combat. Now, I cannot stop on Rin Square, but she's got a bloody monster right on her, right?
Yeah.
So I could do something crazy and literally go through her square and plow, like do a tackle and try and knock back the zombie.
Yeah. We'll do the rule of cool. Where you kind of push, slam Rin up against the wall as you try to tackle these zombies.
Yeah.
I'll save you, elbows.
If it gets an attack on me, I'm willing to wear that to ensure that I get her out of the combat and push them back.
All right, give me a 15, your choice, acrobatics or athletics.
Athletics, I'm going for.
Well, it's a contested. What am I thinking? I'm sorry, it's just contested. Athletics or acrobatics, whatever you roll. All right, so.
Man, my rolls have been shite.
You get advantage because you're raged, bud.
Ah, true. So it is a 20. Thank you.
No problem. I've been barbarian for a while.
Yeah, because you hit the ghoul last round, so you stayed raged.
Yes.
All right, so here we go. It's gonna try strength to get out. The first one.
Oh, I get it.
And the second one.
Yeah.
So you're able to pile. It's not even so much because one was under the legs. So you tackle this tackle this zombie down, and they're kind of laying on each other. Get
back!
That's her claw. Set. Yeah.
And I push the other Rin back. Get back, Rin.
All right. So that's your turn, I take it. And now it's Volric's turn.
An attack, or do I lose my rage?
No, I mean, I guess that would count as an attack for you. You don't lose your rage on that because you're tackling them right there. Well, for this time, I'm not gonna say it's a golden rule, but since you did some, I'm gonna let it ride, baby, let it ride. All right, so it is now Volric's turn.
All right, I'm going to take my longsword in both hands and slash down on that sucker.
Kill it. Do it. Be cool like what Sethbeth did. Be cool. Do something cool.
Try. Here we go. Where's that? Let me close my character sheet. Here we go. Trying to slash him from shoulder blade to hip. There it goes. The damage is gonna be different if I hit. I have to roll a d10 after this if I hit. So ignore the damage if I hit.
You didn't hit.
I did not hit.
So that's not a problem. It is a whiff. Definite whiff.
All right. And I'm going to give inspiration to Diora, and I say, nice to have you alongside me, Lady Death. And so you now have inspiration, Diora.
I think she's... Oh, I thought she was...
Lady Death, I like that.
All right, so Volric, that's your turn, and now it is Ghoul 2 turn. 1 through 3 it attacks Volric. 4 through 6 it attacks Diora. Okay, here we go. Ghouls aren't that intelligent, so clawing at Diora.
Miss.
Whiffing, always whiffing on Diora.
Always be whiffing.
Always be whiffing. So it goes to claw, but once again, Diora's speed, she's able to deftly get out of the way of this ghoul that's trying to claw and get at her and everything else. All right. So now it is back to the top. Diora's turn.
Yeah, I'm just going for another slice.
Another slice.
18.
That hits.
Points of damage.
Oh, it's hurting.
Nice.
Use my last key point. Make 2 unarmed strikes. 17.
That hits.
20.
Oh, nice.
So that's 6. That's 12 points of damage altogether.
It's
Very
down.
nice.
It's down.
Oh.
Describe
And
that.
how much movement do I have? Do I have my full movement?
Yeah, you got your full movement.
I look to Vorik and I say we gotta go help Ren, and I start making my way that way. I have 40 movement.
Did you see what you just did? That was magnificent.
That was a regular thing with me, and I just like I just try not to smile as I'm running away. I'm just like, oh gosh.
All right, so it is now a Yize's turn.
Wait, how close can I get?
Oh, 1, 2, 3,
You'd be
4,
behind,
5, 6. You'll be right behind her.
That's right. You can go on the ceiling, huh?
Yeah.
With 6 movement points, you'll be right behind her. 30 feet, I should
6?
say.
No, I have 40 feet.
Oh, well then you could. Well, Sethreth is on top of one of them right now. He knocked both of them, but he's only on top of one. And Rin is right there. So, what do you want to do? You can get on the ceiling.
I'll run up along the wall to start making my way behind them, so we have them boxed in.
Yeah. So at 40 feet, you could get right next to Sethreth on the wall. All right.
All right. Yeah.
So now it's a Yize's turn.
My goodness, what a dog pilot has turned into.
That does look like quite a pile of minis.
Got Spider-Woman on the ceiling, and Sethreth appears to be... Oh my goodness, what's he doing to that zombie? All right. One thing's for sure, Dragon Breath is not on the menu. All right, magic missiles. Go, my children. And I blow on the page of the book. And fly off. And I'll aim at the zombie that Sethreth is in a compromising position with.
That's zombie 1.
Okay. 1 sec.
How many missiles are you going to use on zombie 1?
3.
Okay.
Why won't it roll?
Just roll like the D4s.
Okay.
And then add, what is it, D4 plus 1 for magic missile?
It usually narrow salvos, so I just roll once, or do you want to? Oh no, I'll roll 3 times. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. That's 8 plus 3, 11 points.
All right. So 11 points. It is down right underneath Sethreth. You describe how you blow up. There was one, because he was laying on top of one, and the other one kind of got knocked back. Because he
When I
kind
blow
of
on the page of my archive book, the letters transform into darts of light, and the light flashes through the air, zips narrowly missing Rin, and sliding underneath Sethreth and striking the zombie 3 times in the head, lighting up its skull like a piñata.
Zombie 1 is down. All right. So, anything else you want to do, Yize?
Yeah, I have my free action. I turn around and is everything in the room behind me dead?
Yes.
Except for me.
Except for Vorik, yes.
All right, I flame breath Volric. Oh, I don't flame breath. I continue to concentrate to maintain the flame breath, and I move out of the ways because in case Volric wants to run past me.
All right.
And that's my action.
Gotcha. Okay. And now it is... Oh, zombie 1 is gone. So now it is zombie 2's turn. So it's going to stand up. You know, no, it stands up and it sees... You got Sethreth still on the ground here, laying on top of its dead friend. And it's going to try to fall down and grab Sethreth. As he's on the ground, it's going to try to grab and get him. It sees him like, rah! don't think you'd get advantage because you're already at raged. So it's not, and my zombie's not going to get, because technically, well, yeah, you're prone because you're on the ground. So I'd get advantage because you are prone. So he's going to try to grab you, but you'll have your strength contested. You can use acrobatics or athletics, whatever you want to try to contest. But I'm sure will be a failing grab. Because I never, Erik succeeds at every damn grapple. I never do. Okay.
So keep in mind, you don't get advantage on grapples. So it'd just be an attack you'd get an advantage on.
Oh.
Grapples don't matter. Grapples don't care if you're laying down or not.
I want an advantage.
Well, you're the DM. I mean,
No.
if you want.
We'll just say that. Well, it's a normal 17 anyway. So just beat the 17. Even without advantage, I still got a 17. So he would have had advantage on that one because it was a special circumstance. There you go. Jack, you gotta roll.
Make an athletics roll, Jack.
Is he there?
Jack?
Just going through the character sheet, I said.
Oh, okay.
20.
All right, so
Nice.
Jack, he is not able. You're able to twist, and it's just trying to come down, trying to take advantage of you, on the ground to grab you, to be able to try to munch on you. Unfortunately, no,
My
it's not.
gauntlet in its mouth, so it can't bite me.
And it can't get to you. All right, so Zombie 2, that's all they can really do. And next is Rin.
All right. Zombie number 2. I'm still rolling at disadvantage even though it's on the ground.
No, he's no longer. That guy's not next to you.
Yeah.
Okay, so now there's space because of Sethrith. Okay,
Yeah,
I got
Sethrith
it.
is laying on
The
the
one in
ground.
front of you got magic missiled by.
Okay, and they can't be on the same space. Got it. Sorry, I still have the image of the dog pile. Okay.
Yeah, it's a big dog pile. Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna do favorite foe. So if I get this, I'll get advantage for next shots. And
Yeah, of course she hits for 10 points.
She always hits. It's Rin, man.
Do we have like a newbie setting on this or something?
I think so.
Where, I think she hit like 90% of her shots.
Pretty sure. And all she has is a +1 longbow. It's because Erik must have built the monster for her.
She has a 16 dex and she's an archer, so she gets an extra +2 for that too.
Woo!
Just sunk all of that into there. And for my bonus action, I'm gonna have Bert attack again.
Get him, Bert.
Bert.
Come on, Bert.
Get him, the hero of the
Gonna
group.
Finish the battle. Oh,
What?
oh.
Bert misses?
I think you
What?
rolled.
Bert goes to dive and he hits into a wall. You thought it was a plate
all the
glass.
chaos,
There was
we
like
just
plate
got a
glass.
little disoriented from people falling and getting back up and people crawling on walls.
It's like a plate glass window. Just right down. All right, so Bert does not save the day on that one. So we go back to it's Sethreth's turn. Unless there's something else you want to do, Rin.
That's all I could do.
Okay. Well, then it is Sethreth's turn.
Yay! All right, well, I'm going to jump up and smash this bastard. That's what I'm going to do.
Your mini is too big. It can't even fit on the darn thing here. Your
I'm
huge
just
mini.
awesome. What can I say?
I know. It's like
Make
you
it-
in real
make
life.
a bigger world for Sethreth.
So what did you hit, Sethreth?
I don't know. Let's find out. Bam.
That
Oh,
hits.
13. Does. Good. So, wow. Big hit. 16 points of damage. How's that possible?
Zombie 2 is down.
What's that? So I rolled a 9 plus 3. Yep, there you go. Wow.
It's down.
Damage.
Describe your attack on Zombie 2. It's dead. You killed it again.
I'll
Redead it.
rewind it in. I come flying around that corner and see that Rickman's in trouble. And I just come down and palm her out of the way and just throw myself down onto him. They're trying to bite me. I'm sticking my guard in the mouth. Palm up, leap up. I'm buried into its chest. Use the foot and pull it back out. I turn to Rin. I got this, little one. And get ready to
Yeah, you do.
Somebody besides Rin has saved the day. All right. So that is down, and now you guys, as you can see the room here, you've got a corpse, one that they were chomping on, and one that looks like a very old body that probably had been one of the bodies that were inside the mound, is actually on this table. And then next to the table, it looks like some bloody like metal tools and such.
I immediately go up to one of the corpses that looked the freshest, and I stick my finger in the blood and I just taste it. But can I tell how long this person has been dead?
Ooh, give me an investigation.
Is it like fresh blood or is it like?
I just did an investigation myself. I want to search the body on the slab. I got an 18.
Okay, give me an investigation real quick, Diora.
That's gross.
I'm gonna use my bardic inspiration. What
a waste!
That is such a waste.
No, you can't tell how long, but it doesn't look particularly old. This looks like, judging by, maybe a few hours or something. You thought you had heard him moaning anyway, like, help me, remember? So it's possibly he could have died just a little while ago, a few hours of death.
So okay. Semi-fresh blood, cool. And I just like,
so you can feed.
Like dipping my hand. I'm just like dipping my fingers in the blood, and I'm just like getting the blood off my fingers.
You must feed. All right, so you do that.
Can I check the walls of the room?
But hold on one second. Now we got to go to Volric, because Volric wanted to just move in a path here. I'll go right next to you, Azize. And Volric, you want to investigate what?
The body on the slab.
You looking at the body, you rolled decent investigation there. It looks as if this is a body of that had been buried, because you could tell there's been some. It looks like some preservation rites done to it. Possibly the natives had put some maybe some herbs or something trying to make the skin mummify in some way. So it looks to be again like a body of one of the humanoids that was buried here, and you could sense it looks as if some kind of maybe experimentation was going on, because it's been cut open, and it looks as if someone's been maybe poking around, looking inside the body. You don't know obviously exactly what they were looking for, but it definitely looks as if this body has been examined.
Aize, what do you know about necromancy?
Necromancy? Let's see. I'm rolling arcane. What would you like to know about necromancy?
Well, this body they dug up doesn't look like they're going to eat it. They're poking around. Look at these openings here.
I believe that
this is what one does when you bring creatures back from the dead.
It's entirely possible that they were preparing this poor soul to join them. Ghouls typically eat the dead, but it's obvious that they hadn't dined on this one. It's being prepared. Curious.
Not anymore.
Oh, no. I would advise that we burn them all. Oh, hold on. Are you done examining it?
I am. I step back and I'm going to message Rin to ask her.
I inhaled deeply.
Okay.
Because the spell runs for 10 minutes, so I'm going to use a dragon breath and torch it.
Nice.
All right, so you're going to torch the bodies?
Yep.
Y'all are cold, man. Have you no respect for the dead?
I'm over here drinking.
Jeez.
I mean,
this is cremation.
I think I'll roll some alignment checks here.
I think it's a way to keep these creatures from being desecrated or eaten or.
Yeah, I'm joking. There's nothing wrong with burning the body.
Not to mention, I'm more worried that they'll get up again. They're quite persistent. Are there any other exits to this room?
I don't know.
I will look.
What wall do you look on? Where are you looking?
25.
Where are you looking?
I will start with the west wall. Actually, no. I'll start with the north wall.
Well, there is no north wall. That would be the exit. So the west wall, no, you don't detect anything. Nothing. You don't notice anything
I'll
special.
go to the next wall. This is investigation, right?
Yeah, I'll just say for the whole room. Well, I was going to let you go, but either which way, yeah, you don't notice any. There's no secret doors or anything that you find as you're going around the walls of this room. But you had the other passage, like I said, you had the one passage west, and then you had the other passage north.
All right. I conclude investigation and oh, I know what I'll do. I'll break out archive, and I'm gonna fire a detect magic using ritual casting. I'll discontinue the dragon breath spell, and I ask everyone, could we wait a moment while I see if I can detect any magic in this room? Or tarry a moment, my friends.
Yeah, Jack tries to investigate, and all he can see is his own hand in front of his face.
What are you guys doing? What is this shit?
You rolled a 0 for investigation, so yeah.
Like nano attack and suicide squad. Hand.
Hand. All right, so you do detect magic, and the corpse actually begins to glow a little. As a demeanor, a necromancer.
The ones are torched? Okay.
Yeah, the corpse that was on the table, the experiment table.
Let me guess the magic type. Necromancy?
What made you think that?
I don't know. All right. Further examination of that corpse. How far along is it?
Oh, the one on the table? That thing is old. I mean, it's been there for a few years.
All right. Then...
or at least in the burial mound. I mean, where it's been, but it's older corpse.
All right. I just say there's no secret passages from this room. Also, that corpse on the slab is radiating magic of the necromantic type. Surprise, surprise. I suggest that we torch it and move on.
All right.
why don't we go hang out?
It's a good plan. Anybody hurt?
Not a scratch.
If we have enough good berries for rations, then yes, but I won't be for long.
Why don't you chow down on a few of those?
I'll save 4 for the group.
Good, so that gives you 6 hit points back, which is what you took, right?
I think I took 5. Or no, it was 6. Yep.
Perfect. Okay, cool. All right. So, sorry, I was distracted. Did we find a secret door or not? Because I know you were looking.
No, there was no secret door found in here.
So we'll go back then.
Didn't you say that the corpse was showing magic? Was it?
Yes, the corpse was radiating necromancy. It appears that they were preparing it to reanimate the corpse. The corpse is quite old, I might add.
That's great.
Possibly they're what, considering that this is a burial mound, I suspect that they're pulling up bodies of the long dead and desecrating them and preparing them for reanimation.
I spit on the ground. Black
Yes,
magic.
indeed. It's a spittable offense.
Black magic. Let's go kill them. No more magic.
All right, so we move forward then, Tony.
All right,
We'll
so
go back, I guess, to the main room then.
y'all are back in the main area. So and now you've got the path to the north, and you've got the path to the west.
Okay. Let's go west. How's that?
Can we
There's nothing.
listen to see if we hear anything from the west path before we go?
That's smart.
Give me a perception roll for whoever wants to get near. Let me show you where you're at. Hold on. Show you that path. It's a smaller path. Go ahead and give me a perception and let me know what you got.
Oh wow!
Can I roll 2?
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, actually, you might be good.
we got a
No,
20.
no. I'm depending on you.
You don't hear anything particularly, no moaning or scratching coming from that western path.
How about the north?
Northern path. No, give me a perception. You're listening to the north. Who's ever closer to that? So I assume you walk over to the northern path.
Erica, you want to do it?
So Erica walks over to where Rin walks over to the other spot.
Oh,
Oh,
Damn, that's it. Rin is cheating. Every single roll that Rin has is like 20s, 20s, 20s. It's official.
Always be
Rin
cheating.
cheats. Her dad must taught her. So you don't hear anything coming from the northern path, but that path is quite long, as you can see. It extends past your dark vision.
How does it smell?
None of the caverns smells good. I mean, you're in a burial mound, so death, the smell of old death is all around you. And of course, you have mold, stagnant water. There's mosquitoes. You're in a hellish little place. You know, there's standing water on the ground that you're sloshing through in some areas.
Does one passage smell worse than the other?
Are you gonna smell it? Give me a perception for smell.
So for smell, okay.
Give it a whiff.
20.
The northern path seems to have a little bit more of an odor, but not much.
This one smells more like death, if that helps. They're both
which
stink.
one?
This one's worse.
I say we go that way.
Which one was
Rin?
the one that I just rolled perception for?
You
Just
rolled
because
for
I already
the
forgot which
west.
grid.
You roll for the
Right.
north.
I'm go. Yeah, because that's also a shorter way too, so we'll probably clear it faster.
I look to Vorik and Sephrith, and I say, same formation?
Yeah,
I'll take
Okay.
lead this time.
you sure?
So which way? So which path y'all taking?
Age before beauty.
Taking north.
Are you going north? Okay.
Beast before beauty, brother.
Well, if you're going north, so how's the
I'm leading
formation?
this time.
You
Alright, so
sure?
Volric's
I can be more
leading.
quiet.
I'm on the
You're
ceiling
right.
again.
Quiet.
Who's behind Volric?
Looking me for sure,
You
because
just
I'm
make
still
sure-
arguing about taking point.
You just make sure to pounce on whoever pounces on me, eh?
All right.
Who's behind
Don't push fast on
Sethreth?
me.
So it'll be same exact formation except Sethrith and Volk will switch this one time.
Okay.
Or like those polite chipmunks in the cartoon. After
So
you, not after
Volric
you.
with Dior above, then me behind Volric, then
Yeah, Yize behind.
Stealthing Ren.
Ren is at the back.
Stealthing.
Are we stealthing again?
Oh,
Let me
Ren
roll.
is. But you can.
Oh,
Well, I'm not bothering because Volric's at the front, so I'm just trudging along very loud. I rolled a 3 for stealth.
I love how you.
You're doing the same. You're like, Volric's out there. We'll just go loud.
I usually is stealthy in the rear.
Yeah, so all y'all feel.
I was assume I'm stealthy, so no problem.
All y'all feel very
Space,
stealthy.
wow. Space, you're quiet. You're
Okay, I'm
hiding.
going in.
Hold on. So y'all go. You're heading up there. So as you walk down this path again, you know you've got the mist in the room as you're walking down this path, and you get to basically it looks like you have this it's an open area, and then there's a path leading to the right, and it looks like this. So you get into this open room, and then you see a path to the right, but this is the room you're in. Again, just an open area with that path to the right.
I do the old sniff test down the paths again.
Can I look as well to see if I see anything?
Everybody give me a perception at this point. You're pretty close.
18.
10.
13.
All right, you can. Everybody who rolled over a 12, you can hear scraping and moaning coming from that path.
I have a 12 passive. Does that count? Because I rolled below.
Yeah, we'll say for now you don't hear it.
I got a natural 20. I got a natural 20, so I have 22.
Yeah, so you can hear scraping moan. Everybody but Dior. Dior is too high on the blood she just drank.
And that's coming down the down that road, down the corridor.
Yeah, the path to the right.
Okay, I'm gonna glance at the ceiling before I continue towards the corridor.
You're glancing at the ceiling?
No, actually, I stop. I'll hit Sethreth with a message cantrip, and I say, "Let's take formations. I'll try and lure him here." And I'm gonna use bang, 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 one action after another as my turns go, and hit the other 3 in the group, and basically tell them to take some cover behind this formation's kind of sticking out in the center of the room, around the corner, and I'm gonna try and draw that creature in.
You sure? Be
Yeah.
careful.
All right, so are you guys gonna go up and are you going down the path?
So if you heard, what I would like people to do is to take kind of a defensive formation surrounding the corridor, and I'm going to try and, on my turn, and I'll tell you how I do it, I'm going to try and draw who's ever in there to come after me, so they come into our room instead of us going to their room.
Gotcha. Okay, that makes sense.
I slink off to the side in the dark, and all you can see is my glowing red eyes as I wait.
So probably let everyone get a stealth roll, and then, like I said, looking here at the cavernous room, I see 2 large kind of stalagmites of a sort that are sticking out of the ground. These people want to take some cover behind.
I was about to ask if it'd be possible if I could climb one of them.
Yes, you can.
Cool idea. Great idea.
And that gives you a slight height advantage of like 5 feet.
I'm going to stay near the actual entranceway off to the side. So when they come in, I've got first access to back him up.
Okay. Y'all did something as usual, completely unexpected, so not a problem. So as you, Volric, as you begin creeping down there, Volric,
I'm only going to go about 10 feet in, and I'm going to yell, "Hey, you smelly bastards, we're here. Come eat me."
All right. And what you actually see, because you can see it from a distance, you hear, ugh, and then you see zombies, as you know, because you're at the tip of the room, and now these zombies, they heard you yell, all zombies. You see 5 zombies come walking down the path here. They're looking at you, and they start shifting and moaning. as this undead kind of army starts going to you. You can see the old flesh. I mean, these are old zombies just, you know, falling as they go. So what do you want to do at this point now as they're running to you? And let me put the camera live for a second here so you can see where you're at.
Or to do a stealth for a hide?
Yeah, everybody should stealth. That's what you guys should be doing.
Oh,
Are we re-rolling stealth?
That was the plan.
We re-roll because like some of us already roll.
Because this is a new stealth.
Okay. Okay.
I'm obviously too excited and I keep peeping around the bloody corner.
Your eyes give you away, man.
I probably don't make it. I'm not sure.
I got a
zombies are they're trash.
You'll do good. Just me. I'm the stupid young one going. Boo.
And
my daughter's trying to kick me out of the room. She's saying I'm too noisy.
as she should.
So I'm gonna take those 10 feet steps back, right? Because I stepped 10 feet down the corridor. I'll come back and I'm gonna plant myself on one side of the opening, and I say, "We've got 5 or so. Get ready for a party." And I tighten my grip on my sword.
See you at the party, Richter. See, only old people know that reference. All right, so right now you are running down there, and I had to move the camera. So how's it look for y'all?
It's focused on their room, isn't it?
Let me see if I can. Hold on 1 second as y'all decide. It's Diora's turn. So you run back down here, Volric. You're able to get. Let me see how many feet. Because you used up 10 feet, we'll say. So you've got 20 more
so
feet.
Move me 10 feet back, right? So basically I want it so that Seth and I can block the area so that we'll probably fight 1 or 2 zombies at a time.
You would need to move back. You'll still be in here. If you do that, you would need to move back about 20 feet. And then you'd be out of here. And I know what you're trying to do. And you'd be able to do that where only one would come out basically at a time, where you get control and beat the crap out.
Yeah. What was that word you used?
Beat the crap. Which is even a bad word for my son, I say. Let me make this sure these cameras are good for y'all, because I thought y'all were going to go into the room. Of course, you always do what you do.
Tactical.
The law of D&D is that whatever you expect them to do is what they don't do. That is like the golden rule of Dungeons and Dragons. Let me just make sure that's good for y'all. Okay, that's good.
Does anyone else find that their Twitch regularly needs to be reset?
No.
One comes up with the Windows error.
Are you using the app or the just streaming off the website?
Streaming off the website.
Yeah, that's what I do too.
I haven't updated my desktop to Windows 11, so that's what I reckon it's probably doing it.
We're good. Diora, it's your turn.
No idea what I want to do.
And you are right. And let me turn on the fog. And Diora, you are right, right here.
Behind me, yeah. Or above me, more like it.
Yeah, I will be above you.
You like being above me.
Not that kind of stream.
Used to it.
All right, so there, Diora is right here. Then she's on the wall.
Yeah, has any zombie made their way towards?
I would say if Erik had a chance to move back, then they were able to move up a few paces. So you've got them coming down into the room. They're all making it slowly coming towards the room. This one moves up here. So they're on their way there at the moment.
Okay, I want to come. Okay, I have 40 movement, so I want to come down 10 feet off the ceiling. Would that be high enough to strike them?
They're not down the corridor where Sethreth is at yet. They're not there.
No. I'm asking, is 10 feet off the ground going to be high enough to strike them, or do I have to come down lower?
10 feet. You need to come down to about 6 foot range. So one more lower and you'll be fine.
Okay, so 15 feet. So I still have 35 feet. So I want to come down 15 feet and then run the 35 feet. No, I'm sorry, 25. I can't do math right now.
Where do you want to go to? What are you trying to hit?
I want to run towards the zombie.
You want to run into the corridor?
To attack.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought y'all were waiting. I thought you were waiting until they came to you.
You said formation.
You're running. Yeah. Oh, that's true. You can still do that because you're on top. You're like above to the side anyway. But this corridor is not very thick, so remember that. It's only one abreast. I can't stand you up there. All right, so go ahead and attack.
If I fall, I fall. It doesn't matter. So now I can hit, right? And I have advantage. I rolled a 17 stealth.
All right, so yep, go ahead and hit.
Okay, cool.
Because they're not going to detect you with that. Their passive isn't that.
Got a 19 for
Ooh,
3 points of damage.
Only 3 damage. But that definitely hits.
Yeah, that's all I can do.
All right, so zombie 1 will say again. Takes takes 3 damage. Zombie 1 minus 3. Oops. Alrighty. Oh, hold on 1 second. I gotta do this real quick. Alright, so now it is Ayize's turn.
I'll firebolt the same zombie that Diora hit.
Never a bad decision.
Firebolt it. Where is it?
Firebolt it.
One sec. Is it this one? Oh, hold on. Oh, hold on. 13 to hit.
Alright, 13 definitely hits a zombie. They ain't hard to hit.
I torch him. I pull out my book again and I run my fingers over the page. Breathe on the page, and for about I call out Ina Idun and then launch a bolt of flame at the zombie.
How much damage did you do?
4 points.
Alright, so minus 4 comes off that zombie. Minus 4.
And I move back so that someone else can, you know, if they want to get in the corridor, they can.
Gotcha. Alright.
That's my actions.
Now it's Zombie's 5 turn. It tries to, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4. It kind of pushes through the other zombies, but all it can do is make it up to here. At that point, it can't end its turn, so it's stuck just coming in a line. Boy, if you only had Dimitri with lightning bolt. Alright, so now it is zombie 3's turn. They're all going to do the same thing. They're all trying to pile up and get towards you. Coming down the corridor. And zombie 1, now zombie 1 is in front, so it comes down, or she, because this is a female that was buried here, and she comes and she's going to try to attack Volric.
Do I get a attack of opportunity?
Yes, because it's moving out the way. I suppose you would, because it's moving down, trying to get there.
21, 3 points of damage.
Oh, nice.
So minus 3.
Correct. Take that.
You as it goes, because it doesn't really notice you because you kind of sliced it from the dark. So it just sees Volric, and its mind is, so you're able to, it walks past you. All right, so now zombie 1 goes for Volric, and it's gonna try to grab you, Volric.
Oh.
So let's see what happens with the contested strength here.
Seal Jiu-Jitsu is better than
Wow.
Yeah, I think you're gonna beat that, Erik.
Or you can't do worse than that.
Yeah, I think you're gonna beat an 8.
How
Oh,
about,
wow.
how about a 23? Is that okay?
Yeah, that's pretty good.
No, that's absolutely horrible.
So it uses its attack action to try to grab Volric because it wants to bring you to.
I basically placed both my hands on his on her shoulders, and then just kind of foot sweep her back, kind of make her stagger backwards, kind of hapless attempt at taking me down.
Backhander. Get out of here. All right, so now zombie 1 went. It couldn't do anything. Now it is zombie 4. It's stuck down there in the hall, so it can't really do much. Yep, because it's stuck behind those people. Zombie 2 though can come up. 1, yeah, it can get through her, and 2 Sethreth. It's not finishing in the turn. So it's going to kind of get like right here between you and Sethreth. If I can fit the mini base in there and knocking an Ize over. Get out of the way. Get out of the way, Ize.
Everyone's trying to grab on.
Yeah, it's because your darn
Literally,
mini has that
everyone's
flag.
freaking-
What it is his mini has that flag. And that flag grabs onto like everything whenever I try to move like zombie. Oh no, your mini is cool though. I love your mini. But yeah, the flag is big.
We actually need to update that.
All right. So now this one is going to go for you, Sethreth. It's going to try to grab you. Same situation, because then they can get you in the ground, start chomping at you.
Bring it on, Multi.
Watch me get an 8 again.
15. No, I have
15.
armor class 16 with my breastplate on.
No. You have to roll a contested athletics or
Oh,
acrobatics.
Grappling me. That's
Yeah, it's
alright.
trying to grab you so you can, like zombies do in the movies. They grab you, get you to go, start ripping your intestines out. Obviously, that's not going to happen with you guys, though. So
I got
these
19.
zombies, yeah, it's trying to grab you, but it cannot grab, Sethreth either. So now they are there, and now it is Rin's turn. And Rin, you are up on that rock over there. If you can, let me make sure y'all can see yourselves. If you can't,
Yeah, I could see her.
okay, yeah, you're up on that rock right there.
All right, so gonna attempt to shoot. It was the first one that came out was zombie number 2, right? Or was it just the zombie that just attempted to attack Volric, right?
Yes.
All
You had
right,
2 zombies come out. Zombie 1 and Zombie 2 were able to make it down the corridor, but the other ones were stuck at the moment.
All right. Rin is going to shoot at that one and favored foe, so she hits. Then we'll get advantage for, well, not advantage, but additional damage for following hits. But let's just roll first. All right. Got a 26.
Of course, 26 hits. You know, like you have to ask. I hate the way you did that. Like 26.
Yes.
You know it hits.
We gotta get you a cake or something.
I should have never agreed to that longbow +1. All right, so you hit the one that was trying to get. So that's zombie 1.
And I'll send Bert out with that same zombie.
Eat its eyes, Bert. Eat its
Woo,
eyes.
Bert put a hammer. That zombie is down.
Hey, okay, Bert.
Bert bought down zombie 1 already.
Hey, Bert.
Damn, Bert. I'm gonna shoot that bird. All right.
There's just like 100 that takes it out. Unrelated.
Erica's rolls 26 and 23. I'm telling you, she took over Space's position in the group.
She really did though. I need some of that back, girl. I'm not even joking.
Grief in the DM. All right, so you did that. Your arrow goes soaring through the air. You know, you had watched Volric try to push it off, and the arrow literally goes to the side temple and pushes out the old rotted brains. And there was actually a mouse inside its head that had been living inside its brain, and it catches the mouse on the arrow and comes out, and that little mouse runs away into the corner. All right, and now
Volric, after seeing Bert finish off the zombie, he says, "Ren, if I was a female bird, I'd want to marry Bert."
Thanks? Question mark.
So now it is Sethreth's turn. Unless there's something else you want to do, Rin.
She's gonna stay where she is.
Okay.
And just have Bert fly back near her after that flyby.
Well, I've had more than one turn without combat, so I will rage again and go reckless.
You are right here, and there's a zombie right in front of you.
Yep. So when it goes to grab me, I fend it off and just go full bore reckless like I normally do, because I'm crazy. 18.
That hits.
Yep. And 13 points of damage. And I just hack down into its chest and start to try and cut it in half.
All right, minus 13. Still up. Anything else you want to do, or is that it, buddy?
Just cussing as I do it like I normally do. Die, you filthy scumbag!
Die, you filthy animal. All right. All right, so 13 points. And next is... Volric.
All right. If I hit with this, it'll be different dice damage because I'm going to do two-handed swing with this longsword. And I'm going to swing with the same one.
Kind of like a bastard. So
do it, Volric. Do it.
Oh, got a crit.
Oh!
13 points of damage.
It's Volric. It doesn't matter. It's down already. It's already down.
Excellent. So I say, he said, "Stay down, you filthy animal."
All right. So the other zombies are still lurching to you, but you bought those two down. They came down the corridor, trying to get them an easy meal. And now we are at the top of the round. It is Diora's turn. Diora, you are up on the wall there. Let me put the camera a better shot for you so you can...
You're fine. So no other zombie has made its way into the corridor yet, right?
No, they're back. They're back here. I'll change the camera again so you could see that. Drives me crazy. I can't put your mini up there.
It's okay.
Here's the tripod so you can see it there.
Cool.
And you should be able, all the zombies are still in the room. You've got all three of them right here in this little cluster because they're going to be heading down there probably in a second.
I'm gonna hold my turn until they get closer. One of them gets closer to me, and I'm just gonna hold my turn.
Okay.
To attack. Can I roll a stealth check?
You can try to stealth. Go ahead.
Okay.
I would say it's kind of at disadvantage because you've already been attacking though. So roll again. Oh, well, no big deal. 11. So you had your original roll. All right. So you feel stealthy.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait until one of them gets closer, and that's it.
Okay. All right. And now it is Ayize's turn.
Sorry, I was muted.
Oh, it's your turn, buddy.
Okay. I think I'll just stick to firebolts for now.
Can't hurt.
And, I'll pop one into the next zombie in line.
All right.
And where are you, firebolt?
Zombie 3 it is.
I think I missed.
Did you score above an 8? Oh, Nope, 8 or above. That hits. 8 hits.
All right. And I
because it's AC 8, so that hits.
A whole 1 point of damage.
Woo! Zombie 3 takes 1 point of damage. Congratulations, that's a killer hit right there. You flicked the match at it. Mm.
Yes, out of a possible 10, I did 1.
Yeah, you took a book of matches, like I said, flicked one match, like lit it and threw it at it. All right, so anything else you want to do, Ize?
Nope. I'm just staying alert to make sure that nothing crawls up and bites my leg or anything.
All right. Well, then it is now Zombie 5's turn. Zombie 5 pushes through. 1, 2. It gets right up on to where Volric is, and it goes to swipe at Volric.
So, do I get my held action?
Yes, if you'd like to, go for it. And it didn't notice you because you were
okay.
stealth. Its passive perception was not high enough to notice your stealth. Cool. These things are dumb and slow.
Wow, that is terrible.
That's crappy. All right.
It walked past me, so I get my reaction as well. So I'm going to take that.
Jeez. We got an 8, though. 8 hits.
Yeah, 8. I think that hits, right?
Yep, 8 hits.
Okay, cool. I did something.
So -4. I'm telling you, Rin took your rolls, man. All your rolls.
I'm jealous. No,
took all your rolls. All right, so
Rin, you're supposed to share the rolls. Okay?
I shared the next
I
one.
would if I could.
So this one is going to try to slam Volric. Rah! Going to try to hit him. I'm sure it misses. Oh, 22. I think that hits Volric.
Hit. Oh, yeah. That'll hit me.
1d6 plus 1. So let's roll.
I hit you, team.
2 points of damage.
2 points?
Yeah, so it scratches you with it. It scratches your back. It feels somewhat comfortable.
Ah.
All right, so now it is Zombie 3's turn. It comes up, trying to get right behind this one. And then it can't really do anything because it can't do this, so it's stuck right there. So now it's Zombie 4. Same thing. These things are all shambling down, but you better do something because they're going to be pushing through and starting to eat soon. And now it is Rin's turn. Oh, well, I might as well just take one of the zombies off the board.
Yeah, just take one out.
Yeah.
Just
go ahead, Rin.
You stand no chance.
Yeah, Rin kills it next turn.
Yeah, and then
Go for it, Rin.
Once again, same order, so it's going to be the closest to me. Gonna do favorite foe once again. Rolling. That's a 14.
That hits.
Piercing 12.
That's Zombie 5.
Do you do 12 points of damage?
Yes, she did, Erik.
That's what it says.
Like half his health. You got this, girl.
Bert.
All right, coming for
Bert
I jokingly said I might as well just take one off the board, but if Bert kills it, oh my god! I really do.
Yes. Yes.
There goes.
Bert rolled a critical.
There goes another one
crazy.
off the board. Describe it this time, Rin, how you killed this zombie.
All right, so after shooting through its head initially, Bert comes over and starts clawing at what remains of its eyes and face. And then it goes down.
And the zombie is down. All right, anything else you want to do, Rin?
Wow.
Oh, wow.
He's just gonna sit back and look at her work.
Hero Bert again. All right, so Sethreth, your turn.
Can I get Erica to roll for me?
No, you can't.
Really?
No,
You click the button
you
on
can
your
have
character
space
sheet,
roll
it
for
doesn't-
you. You can have space roll.
No, space is not rolling well at the moment.
Hey, well, don't put me in this. I have nothing to do with this.
But
Erica, can
what
you
do you-
roll for me too? Shoot.
What do you want to do,
I
Sethreth?
send my energy through the screen.
Any within hitting distance?
You could walk up to him and hit
There's
him.
there's one next to me. Just attack him.
Well, he's not. No. Erica took that one down.
Oh, that's right.
There's one in the hall. There's two in the hall area, like the passageway. If you can see. And then I'll put the camera.
You know what? Sethred's raging. He's not going to be calm. He's going to go in and attack. He's lost his patience.
All right.
Oh, stuff this. Let's just go kill him. Let us start.
All right, so you go into the corridor. That means it's only you in there can fit now. So you're in the corridor. Roll it up. That hits.
10 points of damage. Ah, come on, you filthy green bastard. Ah, you want some too? Ah.
Minus 10. Is that all you want to do? You gonna move back or you gonna stay there?
Nah, he's gonna keep pushing forward, keep hacking. He's in rage. Not thinking too much.
All right. Well, then it's Volric's turn. I don't know what you could do to Volric because I don't know how you can get around him.
Yeah, no problem. I'm going to take this little hand axe here.
Yep.
Wait for my opportunity when he's left or right side in the corridor and I see an opening and I throw that axe.
So you're just because right now Sethreth is blocking.
Yep. I'm gonna throw. Yeah, so I'm gonna do a ranged weapon.
All right, you try to throw it at him. Go for it.
Yes.
Do not fail, or you might hit me.
No, we're not doing that yet. Those are coming. Fumbles are coming.
I got a dirty 20, 4 points of damage.
Ooh,
Well done.
okay. -4. That thing it's you're chopping pieces off it. All right, now it is back top of the game. Diora.
I don't know what just happened. My camera just turned off, but yeah, I'm just gonna attack the closest one towards me.
Okay.
Which is what, number 5?
No, 5 is down. That is number 3. That is
Number
looking
3?
like pieces have really been chopped off. Number 3.
So Erica killed.
Well, the
number
closest
3.
one to you is actually
I'm
number
sorry, number
4.
5.
Yeah, the closest one to you is actually number 4. I'm sorry.
Okay. And number 3 is in the front. Of
Yeah, it's
number
right
4.
by Sethreth. But you could reach either one.
Okay, yeah, I'm going for number 3.
Okay.
19.
That hits.
Yeah. That's all I can do right now.
So close. I mean, it looks like it's barely standing. The wobbling little bits of flesh at this point.
And Seth is standing right in front of it.
Yep.
Shit, I should hit the other one. All right, yep, that's all I can do.
All right. It's Yize's turn. Magic missile Yize, I'm pretty sure.
Ah,
They're not
yeah,
worthy.
Tenbo's kind of sucking it up a bit. Switch to magic missile. All right, archive. Fire doesn't seem to be working. Let's try some words of magic missile, magic missile, magic missile.
Magic. Bread and butter, baby.
Your camera went off, Chris, by the way. That was hilarious.
That's how good it was. Is that it was so powerful. It took you out.
Oh, the magic missile.
One of the missiles hit his camera.
How much damage did he do?
Hang on.
Want me to roll it for you, Chris?
Misali, the magic words, and 1 sec. Let me pull up. All right, firing in order. 1, 2, 5.
It's down.
6, plus 3 is 9
The one in
points.
front of Sethreth is down. So there's one left now.
Next.
You want to describe how you blew up that one?
Once again, I whisper into my book and flick letters off the pages that transform into bolts of force. And the 3 force bolts zip out, spinning in a spiral and impacting on this zombie in the in the skull again, going.
All right. So it is now
Fantastic
Zombie
work,
4's
wizard.
turn. It comes up on Sethreth, trying to beat Sethreth down. You get an attack of opportunity there, Space, because it passed through your area.
Finish him.
No.
Nope. So you miss on
I
that.
got that one. Yay.
Don't you care about me, Space? You just let him attack me.
You pissed
Hey,
her off
listen,
after
I wish
you
it-
made her feel awkward. She still can't get over that. So
Yeah, definitely. Yep, that's 3s and now.
You miss.
All right, so it misses. So next is on to that must take it off the board. It's Rin's turn.
Oh,
All right.
here we
Final
go.
kill, final blow. You got this.
All right. Let's go. Why did I close that sheet? Hold on.
You don't need it.
I'll just do it with my mind. Okay, let's go.
Oh my god, dude! What the heck?
That is crazy.
That is nuts.
Wow.
Your 10th one?
Wow.
What's done?
Wow.
Oh
17
god,
points of
I hope
damage.
when we're not fighting zombies, I still roll good.
Oh my
Okay.
gosh.
Is it still standing?
I think it really is a newbie kind of system, you know?
Is it still
I
up?
think newbies really get this luck. That's crazy.
Well, no, it's still standing, even though you've done
All right,
17
Bert.
points of damage. Send out Bert.
Come on, Bert. Come on, Bert.
Oh my god, even I'm voting. Even I want to see it happen. Ah, you did! You, Erica, killed
That is
every enemy, I think.
Wow.
I think Erica killed all the zombies tonight. Everyone.
Yo.
No,
I come up to get that
Seth and I
zombie.
killed one. Seth and I
And she
teamed up
killed
and
Oh,
killed
that's right.
They help.
that one. We
They'll
helped.
help.
As you- Now, wait a minute. Let me just say this. Wait a minute.
That was amazing.
As
That was
you
amazing.
As you once again, your arrow bursts through the chest, exploding out some of the old, rotted, now brown intestines, carrying them through onto the wall behind. Bert swipes in and takes his claws, and the neck of this zombie was so old that when Bert slices across his claws, the head usually literally falls off, hits the cavern floor, and cracks open, and brains come out. And as that happens, behind you in that room that you all are in, at that moment, I can get the darn thing up here. DM, give DM a second here.
Oh, Ring is
Hey,
still a bloody killer.
You
kid.
see a cavern door, one of the walls creak open. Behind you, the actual stone swings open, but there's utter silence after that. And that is where we're going to end the stream tonight.
Oh,
What
yeah.
lies, who and what just opened this door? Was something listening to their battle? I guess we won't know until next week. So thank you for watching, and we appreciate it, and make sure you tune in next week for another episode of Nerdbauchery Adventures to find out what happened here in the Cavern of Death. Bye bye.